Hi, Jeff Driscoll here with JMD Marketing Group, here with Steve Wiideman. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about SEO and the differences between local and regular natural search. Steve, go ahead.
So search engine optimization, that's what he's talking about. SEO is the acronym, and really it's about trying to get higher placement in the natural and local search results. We're not really talking about those sponsored ads today. We're talking about the difference between that little map section that shows up versus the natural section that shows up below that when you do a search in Google. And primarily we're talking about Google because Google, again, it's about 64% market share as compared to Yahoo, which is about 20%. So 20% of all searches are in Yahoo, another 10% are in Bing, and then about 64% are happening in Google. So when you do a search in Google and you're looking for perhaps a plumber, we're looking at plumber in Irvine, for example, what shows up is a little map, and it has typically 7 different listings. And he who has the highest listing and the most stars is the one that most likely will get that business. But how do you get that top spot? That's what's involved in the local search engine optimization. We're talking about how to get not just that top position as well, but in local business directories such as Merchant Circle and Yelp and all those destinations. They all have their own ranking criteria. And I think if you're a business owner and you submit to these destinations, you've already set yourself ahead of your competitors. But to really get placement and ranking, that's where the optimization happens, and that's where you probably want to hire a firm like JMD Marketing to come in and really help get you from that top or that bottom letter all the way up to the top, so that you can start to get more business from the local map section. So let's talk more about local maps. So what has JMD been doing right now with local maps optimization?
Well, I think our biggest strength is by going into a business and analyzing it individually. We're not trying to throw every business into this one giant SEO pool. There's different solutions for every business. If you're a small local business where your target audience and target demographic is within a 5 to 10 mile radius of your business, the local map section is where you're going to want to be found, and we have a solution for that with our local SEO product. If you're a larger business and you're looking for national coverage, if you're looking for regional coverage, you're going to want to go to something like a sponsored search, or look at your website, see how we can design it and go into the coding to have it optimized properly.
Wouldn't it be great if every product that you sold on your website showed up number 1 in the search results? It's interesting. Going back to local, you talked about there's no one size fit all, right? Fits all. But what's great about the technology that JMD has leveraged is a lot of what happens in local maps has to do with categorization. And I've actually had a chance to see the back end software of what goes on in the local maps in terms of categorization. This tool actually goes in and scrapes what competitors are doing. It actually spies on competitors in the local maps, and it figures out what their categories are, and it prioritizes and ranks them based on the frequency of how it's seen by competitors. So with a click of a button in the software, it recategorizes your business to put you exactly where your competitors are. And then this other local business directory stuff that gets involved actually helps move that trust, so that now you're not only where your competitors are, but you're moving up and up and up higher in the search results. So in the maps we're talking about specifically. So I think there's a lot of value if you're a local business to try to give the service a try. Try it for a few months to see if you're getting any ROI from it. Log in, see your statistics, see your ranking. Watch in month 1 how you go from the third page of the Google Maps results to the natural first page search results of Google in that little map section in local. And the organic side, here's kind of where organic feeds in. There isn't too much of a tie between the two, right? The map's really about your business data. It's about how your business is seen online. It's about who you are as a business, your phone number, your address. Are they the same across all of these different destinations that support it? With organic, it's a little bit different. With organic, it's about making sure your website is search engine friendly. That means that the web crawlers can get through and find your content easily. It's about the Google bot and Yahoo's bot's called Slurp, and MSN bot. Those three crawlers crawl through your website and try to figure out what your content is about. So looking at your website holistically and making sure that your site uses unique titles on each page and has page descriptions and uses headings and page structure similar to how you would write a paper in high school. All of those things play a part in the on-page search engine optimization, which will get you ranked in Bing and Yahoo relatively quickly. But again, we want that 64% market share, and that's where more of the off-page search engine optimization happens. That's where getting your website listed. We're talking about business before with local maps. Now we're talking about the website. Getting your website listed in trusted directories. If you're a dentist, making sure that you're in dentist directories and your website's listed where it's the most relevant. And then building relationships with bloggers and asking for site reviews and doing things to really try to invoke the desire to link to your website. Now this is where it gets a little more tricky. 5 years ago, you could create a page of regular boring content and static text that nobody likes to read, and you'd rank pretty well. Well, now the search engines are getting smarter. Search engines are thinking about what do people really like. Are they staying on the website, or are they bouncing back to Google and choosing a different search result? So now what we're trying to do is think about how we can work with you to create video content, to create engaging content on your website that people like and they'll link to. Especially if you're able to use some user-generated content. People are starting to use WordPress and other tools as a system or a solution to try to get better placement, because it allows for users to interact. When you have a page of content and it says, I offer SEO services, and I allow the user to ask a question, really? What kind of SEO services? And then I start a conversation. Starting a conversation is the first piece in any sales model. So if you think about it, you're creating a page of content that allows for users to interact with you, and chances are, if they're in a good conversation with you and they like the page, they're not only going to send it to their friends and to their peers, they may even link to it or put it on their Twitter. Check out this post or this video that I found at jmdmarketing.com, and actually start to see people naturally linking to the website. And when your site's linkable, and people like the content, and there's cool video and it's interactive, and there's stuff that engages them, they're going to link to it naturally, and that's where real off-page SEO happens. So stay away from, if you're thinking about doing anything that if someone gives you a recommendation that says, hey, use this software and it blasts your business out to multiple destinations, really consider what you're doing first, because the last thing we want you to do is to try some automated thing to game the system and have Google flag you for that. They're already flagging businesses for buying links. You go out to a website or a text link broker, for example, and you say, I want to buy a link for $10 on some website, and they flag your link as being a purchase link, you could actually be removed from the search results. So think about what your strategy is going to be. Call JMD Marketing. They've got a great team of SEO experts that can help you get started, give you the right guidance to help you avoid getting your site penalized, and again, at the end of the day, provide the most profitable ROI-driven results over time. So with that.
Yeah, well, now here's, if you're not excited enough already after all that, the best part about this is the price. It's incredibly affordable. If you're thinking, well, we're a small mom and pop shop that can't afford something like that, that sounds really labor intensive, very difficult to do. Well, we've narrowed it down to a science. So we can definitely help any business of any size and fit well within your budget. And our huge target here is ROI. It's all about making money on this investment, and the best investment you can make is in yourself and to be found. So look into JMD Marketing Group, jmdmarketinggroup.com. Jeff Driscoll here with Steve Wiideman.
Thanks, guys.